What's up guys, JD43 here, welcome back to another video. Make sure you guys like the video and of course subscribe for more content. I also do have an Instagram with a lot of stuff on there, even besides video games. Be sure to check that out as well. Now today we're going to be talking about how Rainbow Six needs kind of maintenance, especially in the situation it is currently. It needs a lot more maintenance. Now the thing about the game, and I know it's tough to actually go in and, get rid of every single bug in the game. I understand that. But there's some things in this game where, it's been over a year now, almost a year and a half, and some of the things in this game really should be, I guess, polished by now. Good example of this is the beta mode for Ranked. Why is Ranked still in beta? For some reason, I mean, a lot of people play it. It's not like, oh, we'll get to that once, the player base picks up on there. But I'm pretty sure most people play Ranked. So I don't know why Ranked is still in beta. Maybe it may be an oversight by the developers. I don't know what that's about. But Ranked being in beta still, that's kind of weird, especially since this game has been out more than a year now. Yeah, that's another thing. That's one thing on the list of many weird bugs. And another thing is, like, the matchmaking system isn't the greatest, not gonna lie. Sometimes, and this can be as a result of the actual player base itself, but I sometimes have to wait up to like 3 minutes just to find a normal match, which is kind of ridiculous in some circumstances. But is that a result of the actual player base itself, or is that an in-game matchmaking flaw that they need to fix? Now, what's kind of weird about this whole matchmaking situation, I find teammates, but the problem is finding enemies, which kind of doesn't make any sense, because you would think if you could find teammates, then you could find a couple of enemies. I don't understand their matchmaking system and how it works, but I mean, it does have its actual flaws within the game. And there's a lot of other issues, bugs, weird stuff happening. Like, I was looking at some of the forums. There was this one guy who, with Ash, at his Ash charge literally went right through the wall, which is kind of hilarious. You should go check some of those out. Those are really funny. But, a lot of weird situation happening in this game. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. And when are they going to, actually polish it up? Now, the little bugs are obviously not necessarily, like, urgent. But some of these things as I mentioned previously, that if you break a barricaded door, the wood ones, and sometimes on occasion the wood will stay in its position, which that right there is kind of game breaking, because the enemy now knows you're behind that wall and can continuously spray through it and get the kill. When if you would actually normally break it, you could easily just, pop your gun in there and shoot it. Things like this, need to be fixed, especially how this game has been out over a year now. It's kind of unacceptable, some of these bigger, more known issues within the actual game itself. But once again, this game is still very fun to me, though. I will say that. It's not like I'm trying to trash on it or anything like that. But, it does need a couple of, tuning here and there, especially how long it's been out. It needs to be a little better quality, because a good example of a game that kind of followed the same path is Battlefield 4. When the game originally came out, it would crash. There was a lot of bugs and things like that. Now the game, well, obviously now it's going to play perfectly, but a couple years back, a couple years after the game's release, it actually started playing like fantastic, Battlefield 4. And hopefully this game follows the same path and doesn't bring up, the same issues that we've been seeing for a while now. Also, there has been a lot of weird glitches within the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game as well, matchmaking. I've actually experienced this where it just, the map loads up and you see the R6, whatever, with the gun, the 6 with the gun emblem loads thingy or whatever, I don't know what you call that, the load screen for the operators, and the game just freezes on that spot. I have gotten that a lot recently, especially. I don't know if this is a connection error of mine or if it's just, bad server quality for Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know. But there's a lot of weird, little things like that that really prevents this game from being a lot better than it needs to be. Because this game is very good, don't get me wrong, but all these little bugs makes this game a lot less pleasant to play when there's a lot of other games out there that has a lot more infrastructure and can really maintain itself over this one. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and of course subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.